Hello everyone, this is Polyworld and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, the Orkish Italy campaign. That's more Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't do orc voice to save my life. But today's episode, we're at war with Russia, which means we're going to raid them and take their stuff. I don't have much else planned here. So let's get to it and hopefully we run into no issues. Alright, here's what we got going on. I've sent essentially 100 and something thousand tons to the Black Sea. Split them up almost perfectly evenly between 3 different points. So I'll have one go after, what is this, Ukraine? Yeah, this is Ukraine right here. And one after Crimea, and then the other one is going to go after Georgia. And I think that's going to work out pretty good there. I noticed that Russia took Morocco, so I'm going to take Morocco from them. I feel like it's the cycle. We need to feed the cycle of someone takes Morocco and then someone else takes Morocco. So we will do that. And the American fleet is still on its way back. It'll be a while before it gets here, so I'm not super worried about it. We do have some Russian ships in the Mediterranean, but once again, nothing I'm super worried about here. Gonna actually try to avoid fighting a little bit. Not super hard, just a little bit. Because I don't think Russia has a lot of ships. Let me double check. Yeah, they currently have 65 ships, so I don't want to take too many of them. I do want to rough them up a bit, so I guess I should pick a fight at some point. But I don't want to, sink one of their battleships. Destroyer? We can sink. We can sink that all day long. What we got here? Another destroyer. That can get sunk. Heavy cruiser. I would like to not sink, but I'm okay with sinking. Alright. Let's do this. Britain wants an alliance, but they're not willing to do it for free. They want me to pay money? Well, the orcs don't pay money. We don't have a full understanding of that as far as I'm concerned. I could be completely wrong. Let's see. I don't think it's going to affect us much with anyone that we aren't already at war with, so I'm not too worried about Germany and the Soviet Union. I am worried about that a bit. That is inconvenient. But I think we'll get those back in a minute. We'll get those back in a minute. Alright, what's the next thing on the list here? Is it safe to go? Oh, the French are going after Morocco first. Okay, we'll have to wait until the French finish the Moroccan stuff. That's okay with me. Do we want the Netherlands? I don't know. One part of me wants Russia to not have it. But another part of me also knows that that's a whole section of sea I have to start making ships for if I want to have. So I'm not 100% sure there. Not 100% sure yet. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. What can we take from you, Russia? What can we take from you? Let's go with Ukraine first. Though I don't think that fleet's gonna be a little shy by itself. Let's send the Georgian fleet with all of its cruisers. Right there. And we will send you guys right here. And that should be more than enough for Ukraine. Then might not be enough for Crimea, but we could probably send this one after Georgia. How are you doing over here, France? You do have tonnage, but it's not enough tonnage. How many ships do you have, France? For future reference. How many ships do you have? 230 ships? 230 ships, okay. Good to know. These guys are almost back. Good. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. It'll take 6 turns, but I think it'll be worthwhile. The money isn't quite worth it, but that's fine. France, you got this figured out yet? Nope, you're still working on it though. Still working on it. And the Soviet Union is going after Belgium. That's not good for Belgium. Don't think they got the fleet to fight that. Nope. France wants to become an ally. I'm okay with that. They don't want anything out of us. So that works for me. And this port is undefended, so let's just beat the heck up. I don't think that's worth your guys' time, so we'll just sink the heck out of this. Kind of a lackluster amount of fighting, but I suppose that's what you get between the North Atlantic and the Black Sea when everything else is way up here, or probably over here in the North Asian Sea. Really, they just got... This is one thing I'm a little worried about with Russia, is they have all these different areas they have to cover. They have to cover here, they have to cover there, they have to cover there. But if anyone who's played this game knows, they collapse, their country's government collapses a lot, and with it, the budget. So you end up on this weird shoestring budget, where you're running like just destroyers and torpedo boats for a long time, and I'm not a fan of it. That said though, a lot of people have been asking for a Russian, well, I suppose mostly a few, but I'm going to say a lot of people because, you know, it means that much to me. A lot of people have been asking for either a Russian or a German campaign. So I think we'll do a Russian campaign next. I'm not positive on that yet though. We'll see how everything works out. But so far I'm leaning towards the Russian campaign. Russia, I want Georgia. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Let me channel my inner Palpatine. Give it to me. Do it. Me. I think 33,000 will be enough for what? I think they only wanted like 20,000, so I think 33,000 is going to be enough. How's this looking? 2 more turns and we'll be good there. Morocco did not work out, but the French are land invading it. Okay, so we have an invasion into an invasion. They want peace. I'm going to accept it, but I don't think it's going to work out because of the naval invasion. We'll find out here in a minute. And I'm going to auto-resolve that once again. That's still not quite a fight I need. Ukraine is now ours. Yay. And in a couple turns we'll have Georgia as well. Nice. Now it's the Spanish's turn to try and take Morocco. They look like they're having a better chance of it though. They're almost at the tonnage limit they need. They just need a couple more ships. I think it'll work out for them though. 'Cause... where are they at now currently? So they need another 10,000. There's 6,000 there. And... oh yeah, they'll make it work. They'll make it work. They'll definitely make it work. At some point I won over Georgia and completely forgot about it. My bad, everyone. That said, I think we're looking pretty good for Crimea. Now, do we want to go to southern Russia? To southern Russia need... don't think I have quite enough for that, but we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll move this over here. And maybe we can get a little bit of overlap. Let's move you to here and see if we can get some overlap there. Because if we can, that'll be awesome. And Russia's trying something over here, but I don't think it's going to work for them. Okay, not quite there, but we can wiggle it in there and make it happy. And we just need to bring this in. Let's see if it likes that. Oh yeah, this is looking good for everyone involved. How about Morocco though? Can we take Morocco now? I'd like to... Oh, I can't take Morocco now. I gotta wait a turn. Alright, Crimea is ours, and we just got a couple more turns, and then we can worry about the now unhappy naval invasion. Why are you now unhappy? Stop being unhappy. Why are you in such a spot that you will not recognize? Where I can't get to most of it. How dare you? If I could get in there, I would. Alright, Southern Russia achieved. We have completely eliminated all their presence in the Black Sea. The French took care of Morocco. And I don't see any other Russian stuff other than Belgium and the Netherlands. But I'm going to ignore that for right now. I've decided I'm not going to go for that. I think it's time to finally see if we can get old Russia to... We'll try next turn. We'll try for peace next turn. We'll see how we can do. Heck yeah, we got peace. We got peace, everyone. Let's take all their stuff. It will be mine. Give me all of your stuff, Russia. I want all the ships. I will have your whole fleet. This looks nice. This looks nice. Yeah, I could definitely use this better than you could use it. Yeah, I want all that. Yeah. Give it to me. Yeah. We got lots of toys. Yay. It is kind of funny that I'm getting so many ships that the crew pool cannot keep up with it. Yes, good. Oh, now Brent wants to be an ally. I'm okay with that. But that does make me wonder, who are we beating up next? Now, with us being probably America next. America, do you have ships? You do have ships. So I could take more ships from you later. It's just the way I like it. Okay. Wait, what does Spain look like? Spain is our ally. The only people that we are not allies with are Germany, America, Russia, and Japan. Who's next on the list? Okay, probably America and then Germany after that. Germany, what do you have for ships? You have 205 ships. That's a lot of ships. But most of them are torpedo boats and destroyers. Over half of them. Whereas about half of mine are cruisers. Well, I'm okay with that. I feel like I have the advantage. They definitely have more heavy cruisers than I do, though. I'll have to fix that later. Alright. So, we now have 5,000 tons. Give me 5,000, please. Displacement. Can we do anything with it? Is my next question. Because I would like to have a homegrown heavy cruiser. No, not 25. 20 knots. Don't mind if it's abysmal. But I would like something. I would like... He's better than nothing. Better than nothing. That'll do that for us. Secondary tower. We don't have Mark II. We do not have Mark II 9-inch guns yet. So we gotta work without them. Gotta work without them. But can we? Nope. Gotta do this then. Alright. That already eats up a lot of space though. Already eats up a lot of space. By the time we get done adding anything else to it, it's gonna be kind of problematic. Kind of problematic. There's not much of a choice here for that. That. Okay, we've maxed out the armor there. There we go. We can increase the barrel length though. Can I do 9.5? I can do 9.5. Alright. We can work with this. We can work with this. Oh, we definitely work with it. Okay. I mean, we have absolutely no engine efficiency, so we're going to have issues down the road. But we can work with it. Actually, what's our explosion chance right now? Flash fire chance is 19%. Let's. I'm gonna go to light. That'll help a bit. Brown powder doesn't bother me. Black powder doesn't bother me. No. No. I don't like any of those options. Don't like any of those options. Okay, 5 inches of armor might have been a bit much. There we go, 3 inches of armor. It's terrible, but it might work. So let's make the Bigga cruiser. The Bigga Koooza. There, perfect. Just what everyone didn't want. Ew, it's so normal looking, I hate it. We need to do something else with it. Is there anything I can do with it? Could I maybe get the only Mark II guns I have? The 2s. Can I get the 2s on here? Yes, I can. That's still kind of normal looking though. Still kind of normal looking. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna leave that last little bit of weight for upgrades and stuff later down the road. Let's save this design. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here. Sorry if this ends up being a short one by the time we get done with the editing and chopping board. And as I kind of thought, it looks like we're gonna be going after America next. And America's not in great shape. They're not in bad shape. They're starting to get some of their old territories back, but they've lost so much ground that they are not in a good place. So I think they will be very easy pickings once again for being slapped around by a bunch of Orkish cruisers. Have a good afternoon, evening, day, twilight, whatever it is, as long as it's a good one. And I'll see you next time, where hopefully I'll be a bit more awake. Probably not. Alright, bye.